Welcome to Edithville, our turn-of-the-century miners' cottage in Bendigo, Victoria. Join myself, Dan, and my partner, Branden, as we transform our little house into a home. Renovating, decorating, gardening, and creating. Building our life in rural Australia. Not to forget our miniature poodle, Sprocket. Come along with us as we document the changes and experience the journey in our beautiful home. So, we decided that we needed to fix the ceiling because it was starting to flake. I'm going to show you this in the bathroom. And I suppose the scraping side of things has kind of extended a little bit further than I first anticipated. And then I've got to sand and then paint the primer. But this is what was happening. I'm just going to step up onto the bathtub. Oh. So this kind of flaking in these sections is happening. So I've got to scrape all of this back where it's doing that. And this is where I have scraped back, where things have just decided to kind of extend a little bit further than we anticipated. So a little bit of cleaning up to do. As you can see, the floor is disgusting, but my plan is to get this all scraped back, sanded back, and then paint the primer coat on this, so then we can paint the top coat, a couple of top coats, and then we should have a nice new ceiling which is all nice and waterproof, and rather than this flaking thing that's going on. Okay, so you can see where I've removed all of the flaky bits. I've actually just sanded the ceiling, so now I'm going to start painting the primer and put that on. So I'm going to get some painting stuff ready. I've disturbed a number of spiders, so they're going to relocate somewhere else, hopefully, because they don't live here. Well, I mean, they live here, but I don't want them here. Okay, so the first coat is on. This is the primer coat, and I am going to need to do first paint, proper paint. I thought that I've sanded it, and I'm hoping that where I've sanded it doesn't show up so much. I've also painted the bar here, which used to just be chrome and rusty, so I've actually used an enamel paint after sanding this down a bit, and that's the first coat, so that's going black, to kind of pick up on the black that's in the tile work a little bit. But I think what we will end up doing is painting the bathroom now that the ceiling is nice and fresh, but this is all dry, so I'm going to start with the next coat very soon. Okie dokie, so this is the first coat. Not too bad. It's still drying, clearly, but I think it looks pretty good. I have hand brushed that on rather than rolled it because I wanted a thicker coat, so I did it with the hand brush. Well, you know, just a normal brush. I don't even know why I'm saying hand brush, but a normal brush. It's about 10 o'clock at night and I'm really tired, but I'm super happy with the way that it is working out. Tomorrow what I'll do is a roller, because now I think because I've got that thicker coat on there, it will be a better coat, theoretically. So I'll have to hand brush and cut in and then roll the rest.
So we have been painting the bathroom. I'm not sure which Jen showed you, but we had to scrape the ceiling because it was condensation. So we've scraped the ceiling and I've re-plastered. Dan's done a first coat, and then I've gone back and touched up and taken the ceiling fan down. Dan's painted this rail, which looks really good. So right now, washed all the bulbs, and yeah, so just cleaning this up at the bit, and we'll show you more later.
Branden today has taken it one step further. We now have decided to paint the bathroom entirely because we really didn't like that colour in contrast to the ceiling. So the ceiling's all been done, which is great. So now I'm going to paint the walls, do a second coat onto the rail, and I bought a new mirror, so we'll have a new mirror in here, which will be good because then I will finally be able to see myself in the mirror instead of having to squat down all the time. He has done a first coat and I'm about to do the actual colour and then start painting the vanity. We're going to paint the vanity as well, which will be nice. So that's going to go black. These are going to get replaced. And we may very well paint the bath as well, but we're going to start with the vanity and see what that looks like. Final coats have been done. As you can see, final coat on the rod, final coat on the walls. So the eggshell is slightly different. Not that you will probably see it on the camera. Slightly different. Still quite bright, really. So this is the first coat on the vanity. The bath is going to go the same black. So it's going to like draw out some of the brightness. And once we put up the new mirror and bits and pieces, I think we'll have a really nice bathroom. I really like the black. The gloss black works really well. Makes the sink pop once the sink is clean. Clearly it's disgusting at the moment. Likewise with the bath. All around here will go black and nice and shiny, so those two will match. With the new with the curtains and the new curtain rings, I think we will have a pretty nice bathroom by tomorrow, maybe? We'll see how we go. We have the finalized bathroom. We've removed that blind, everything with new rollers, which is nice. And that's all painted up. Everything's cleaned. And we have this fantastic new mirror, which we might look at somehow plugging in somewhere, but it is ta-da, dimmable. Look at that. So you can have some ambiance in the bathroom. We're very happy. Keeps everything nice and bright and light. It looks very good. The new handles, so these have turned out quite well, and they match now the tapware. So instead of having that the gold,